Qtronman. You're wondering what we're doing on Iraq and Afghanistan right now and why our objectives aren't so clear-cut. To explain this, I'm going to pull back for a second and look at a video you made, I think about a month ago now, where you commented that you try and argue with people rationally, but you can't convince them of an objective worldview. It all just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. So, now, this is partially because of the news media, partly because of our education system. You have teachers that are sort of trained to push a political agenda rather than teach objectively. But now, when this gets to the America at large, this it's not just one person that's thinking irrationally; it's a whole chunk of them, probably a large person, maybe even a majority of them. So, because of this, you can't. When it's all going in one ear and out the other, you can't use rational reasons to drag people into supporting rational policies. It doesn't give you any leverage at all. So how do you get leverage? You have to use irrational reasons to get them to sort of get dragged into supporting rational policies. So now, in this particular instance, this is another video you made. I think this is several years back, actually. You were commenting about how the Westerners, the ones that produce the oil technology, the apparatus for drilling oil, how to use the oil, build refineries and all that, and basically put that up in the Middle East. And now the Middle Easterners, I guess because of treaties or whatever, they've gotten control of that now, and now they're using it to extort money from us and use that, then the money they've gotten, to fund terror. So you try and convince people of this, tell them that you have to get the oil back. They don't listen. So what do you do instead? Well, you have to appeal to their unreason, because you can't appeal to their reason. So, for example, one thing I think is quite irrational today is people seem to have idolatrized democracy. So one thing you could do is dangle their false god in front of their nose, and drag them into a rational policy that they would not have otherwise gone for. Spreading freedom and democracy in the Middle East. So we then, do that, and as a result, we can then defend the oil reserves. And then, this has two good effects. First of all, it benefits our economy. Secondly, they're not able to use it to fund terrorism like the Saudi Arabians do in funding Wahhabi schools. Well, I hope that explains something. See ya.